Hi folks, welcome back to the Outdoor Vigilantes. This week we're back out in the deer woods and it is action-packed.
It's the late season out here in Missouri. We're up in this tree stand. We're already seeing deer. So stick with us.
Well, I'd hunted this spot previously with my muzzleloader and during muzzleloader season, and this big white racked 8-point buck spotted me. I snuck in there and I tried to pop a blind up to see. I knew there were deer down there and I wanted to get in close, but he spotted that blind and it boogered him and away he went. He was spooked and he took off. So I'm back down here now. I've got my 10-year-old daughter Hailey. I'm filming for her. We decided to heck with the blind. We get up in the tree stand. It's 23 degrees, I think. Wind is blowing unbelievably. It is so cold, but she's being a little trooper, and she's staying up there with Dad. Well, as it starts to get closer to dark, Hailey says, "Dad, there's a buck, there's a buck." And I look to my left down the fence row, and here come a little 8-pointer out in the field. Well, it's so cold, Hailey's miserable, and I am too. She'd forgot her gloves, so I give her mine, and now my fingers are feeling like they got frostbite. The wind's howling, as you can tell. She's being tough because she knows that Dad's seen a big 8-point buck in there, and she wants a shot at this deer. Now Hailey, she's getting all settled in. She's going to take a shot at this first little 8-point buck that come out in the field. She's getting all worked up and she's getting ready to put the hammer on him. Well, just as she's getting ready to shoot this deer, I hear something and I look, and this big old buck jumps the fence, and lo and behold, it's the big white racked 8-point buck. Well, as soon as Hailey sees this deer, she spins on him and she's ready to shoot. You can hear her breathing picking up. She's about to stroke out. And just as I gave her the green light, it's so cold out, and if you know anything about cameras, it zaps batteries. I made sure all my batteries was fully charged before this hunt because I know that the cold will zap them. But I've never had this happen. And right here at the moment of truth, as she gets ready to shoot, the camera goes dark. Now I have to call her off and tell her to wait. And I've got to try to quietly change batteries, find a battery in my pack and change them out before she can shoot. This poor little girl's about to stroke out. Well, she keeps threatening to shoot this deer without me, and I'm trying to get the battery in here, and just as I get the battery back in the camera, get the camera fired up, she shoots. And thank goodness I had him in frame.
see him right now.
Isn't he a monster?
He's big.
Hey, give me five. Where'd he go, Sissy?
I'm shaking.
It was cold up here, wasn't it? This wind. That is a monster buck, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, sweetie.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a monster. I'm so proud of you, Sissy. What do you think about that? Did you see how big he was?
Yes.
He was a freaking monster.
God.
I mean, a monster. That was a good shot. That was about 100 yards. You drilled him. I tried to stay on him in that tall grass, but I don't know how good my footage is. Fantastic. That was a big old buck. How many points was he, do you know?
I don't know. He was big.
He was big, wasn't he?
I'm not sure what he looks like, but I want to go see him now.
Okay. Now then. Outdoor Vigilantes, brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Alps Outdoors, Oak Grove Archery, Final Step Cover Scents, like you were never there, Big Piney Taxidermy, bringing your trophy back to life, Rick's Seamless Guttering, Miller Glass of Rolla,
Shootability, accuracy, over 340 feet per second, the impulse, from Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Trusted by the world's top professional archers. Shootability without sacrifice. Speed without compromise. The impulse. Shootability accelerated by Elite Archery.
Why listen to this when you can listen to this? Leave your cares behind and relax on the Upper Merrimack float at Blue Springs Ranch. Whether you choose a raft, tube trip, kayak, or canoe adventure, you will find that escape from you were looking for. Experience the great outdoors at Blue Springs Ranch with floating, horseback riding, and even a 3,000-foot zip line. Choose basic camping to full housekeeping cabins. Call Blue Springs Ranch or reserve online at vacationbsr.com.
Alps Outdoors, a brand you can trust to bring you packs designed with a dedicated hunter in mind, when quality, durability, and a comfortable fit are as important as landing your next trophy. Whether you're hunting elk out west or turkeys in the Midwest, Alps Outdoors has a pack to make your quest more successful. Versatile, modular, practical outdoors packs get you where you need to go everywhere, every time. Alps Outdoors.
Now this buck was, I don't know, at least 100 yards, maybe a little further, and Hailey was blessed to make an excellent shot on this deer, as you can see.
Well, you know, Cody was telling how Hailey's getting all worked up out there with this deer in front of her. Let me tell you folks, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I don't know who was watching after him when he's trying to swap out all these batteries and stuff. I'd have liked to have had a camera on that.
Well, we got down out of the stand. We gave him a little bit of time. He wasn't too sure about the shot. It looked good, and we're pretty sure we saw him go down, but we're hunting in this thicket, this, I don't know, like CRP grass, and it's chest high. And these deer, we saw some does, and they disappear, and we wouldn't see them again, and so we're pretty sure we saw him go down. We know he didn't exit the field, and he's got to be right here close. So stick with us. We got some good blood. We're going to see what we can find and see how good this buck is. He looked pretty good on film. What do you think?
He was huge.
Was he? Okay, well here we go. Let's see if we can find him. Well, now we're out here trying to do this recovery, and the cold is just zapping all my batteries, so we're having to make this short and sweet. We'd like to brought you a little bit more, but you know, when you run through all these batteries, that's all I had. That's the best I could do for you folks. We found him. I tell you what, this cold, we're talking in the 30s, low 30s, it's killing my batteries. We got a little bit of the blood trailing, but here we are. We recovered him. What a buck for a 10-year-old little girl. Hailey, I couldn't be more proud of you, sister. Ain't he something? Mm-hmm. Look at that. What a buck. Ain't he something? a big 8-pointer with big palmated flat. The mass on that deer is just crazy. He's got a kicker coming off here off his G2. What do you think about that?
This is awesome.
Huh? Is that your biggest buck yet?
Yes.
What a shot.
Huge.
I don't know, he's probably 150 yards. I was afraid at first about the shot, and then we saw him go down. We was pretty sure, and he didn't come out the other side of this thicket. This grass is so tall. We kept trying to video these deer, and we'd see their head stick up, and then they disappear, and it was just really tough tonight. It was cold, and the wind was blowing. I couldn't believe we saw anything, especially a dandy like that. What do you think? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably don't want to hunt no more, do you?
Oh, are you serious? I love to hunt.
Well, we hope you enjoyed it, folks. You know, there's nothing like taking your kids out in the outdoors. We hope you enjoyed it. We sure did.
Way to go, Hailey. Good shot. Way to stick with it, girl. I know you had a rough season, but you pulled it off in the end.
Boy, was I proud of my daughter, Hailey. Way to hold her together. She's freezing. She's having trouble sitting in that stand because the wind's rocking it and it's making her nervous. And she'd never been up in a tree stand that was 20 feet high. It was really, she'd been in some 12-footers, but never 20 foot. So she was a little nervous, but to be able to pull that off and shoot that big buck, what a memory. And it'll last forever because I was able to get it on video. Outdoor Vigilantes, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bows. Bean Creek Outdoor Products. Blue Springs Ranch. Legacy Wildlife Products, what will your legacy be? Yokelman Sons, dump trucking and excavating. Nick's Gun and Pond.
Browning has been the best there is in guns and accessories since 1878, and Browning Camping is no exception. When in pursuit of the next trophy, when failure is not an option, when your endurance will be tested, when your performance level can only be the best there is, you must have camping gear that will ensure that you're protected, rested, and ready for tomorrow's hunt. So get outfitted for your next adventure with the gear that is more reliable than anything else on the market. Best there is, period.
I started this mineral lick about a year and a half ago with just OV mineral, and just starting this out in the middle of a pasture where I know big bucks frequent. The does cross here. It's a natural crossing. They come out here. They're not scared. It's kind of a safe area for them. They've got CRP all around them, and as you can see with this mineral site, how much this has helped the deer, but not only helped me locate where the deer are coming from, where they're going to, and that's only going to equal success in the future.
Absolutely. Now this is an amazing mineral site. It's dug out 3 foot by 6 foot deep, and I'm looking at this thinking, how do I get one like that? So if any of you guys want to know how to do this, how did you start this hole?
Well, I got with our host Hailey Lucas. He created this mineral with not just killing in mind, but actually the health of the herd. He wanted something that was going to help all aspects of hunting. So he gave me this. He said, try this out. This is my own mixture. It's in the testing phase. So, you know what? I'll give it a try. And here we are a year later. This is going to be our 3rd or 4th application in this hole. And a year and a half later, we have this big of a hole. We have numerous pictures of big bucks, does, fawns. Every deer in the area is coming to this lake.
And this is an exciting time of the year because this is when we really get to see these bucks. They love coming to these licks, especially early. Before September, they'll just come in there and nail it, especially with their antlers growing. And you'll see them in velvet. You'll get all these velvet picks of these awesome bucks. And it's important to have this out all year round as well.
Well, now we're out in the woods. We're with Brian and Jayden Herron. Brian's filming his son Jayden, who's got a bow in his hand, and he's looking to fill the freezer.
Only been out here for about 30 minutes. We already got some action. In the first 5 minutes, we crossed the creek in our four-wheeler, and we saw 2 does in one of our food plots over there. We got off the four-wheeler, and we were going to try and sneak up on them, but they saw the four-wheeler and took off, so we just came on coming, and we saw another buck. I didn't see it, my dad saw it, but we just kept on coming down here, and we just got out here, and we already saw 2 turkeys.
Brian, what in the world? Somebody been running heavy equipment out here under your stand, son? Or is that OV mineral? Whew. Looks like somebody got to start on a catfish pond there. Boy, these 2 does, they come right in here and give Jayden a perfect shot. Nice.
I hit her shoulder. Did you do that?
You hit hard. I think you hit her off shoulder. 99%.
What a shot, Jayden. Jayden's arrow found its mark. I bet that deer don't go far.
Alright, we're getting ready to go look for her. We're gonna try and find some blood right where I shot her and trail her. I saw her run in the woods, so we got a pretty good idea where she ran, but always gotta follow a blood trail to make sure.
Got a little bit of blood here. A little bit going through here. This is right at the edge of the field where he was sitting back in here, so here's our food plot. Got a little bit of blood here. We know it's a good hit, so we're gonna continue on and see what we can find.
I see the nocturnal. I see the nocturnal.
Oh, okay, hang on. There's blood right here. Hang on, it might not be her. It might just be the arrow. So Jayden just said, as soon as I turned the camera on, he's seen the nocturnal, so we're gonna check this out. We got good blood. She opened up really good here, so hopefully that nocturnal's her, and let's see what we see here. Oh yeah, that's definitely a nocturnal.
Take the flashlight off.
We can definitely go up to the nocturnal because we know that there's probably blood there, so let's go. Let's take a look. Oh yeah.
Blood this deep. Oh
man. Yeah, that's good. Good penetration. Looking pretty good. Let's continue. Jayden, go up there and shine that field. See what we see here.
Oh, there she is.
Is that her? Awesome. There she is, buddy. All right. That's awesome. Good job, bud. All right.
So other than the end of the night, we had a pretty slow night. We had a great beginning. Came in, we saw deer. I thought it was going to be a really lucky and fast night. Thought we were going to be in and out. No, we were waiting out until about probably 7 o'clock, and then her and another doe pop out. They started going out into the field, and I think the other doe kind of trotted off, so I didn't see her for a while. And this one got in a perfect shot, but I had a big old branch right above her, and I didn't want to take a risky shot. My dad told me not to force it, so I was going to wait. And she got out right in the opening, and I stuck her, and I hit the opposite shoulder with a perfect shot. Shoulder was in front and everything, just drilled right through her. We even got a piece of her lung sticking out. That's just how good the shot was.
Awesome,
I'm
buddy.
pretty happy. We had a really good hunt.
Good job. Second bow kill. This one on film.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm Jayden Herron, and this is Outdoor Vigilantes.
Well, folks, we sure hope you enjoyed our hunts this week. Tune in with us next week because you just never know what we might have in store. Outdoor Vigilantes, brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Alps Outdoors, Oak Grove Archery, Final Step Cover Scents, like you were never there. Big Piney Taxidermy, bringing your trophy back to life. Rick's Seamless Guttering, Miller Glass of Rolla,
Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bows. Bean Creek Outdoor Products, Blue Springs Ranch, Legacy Wildlife Products, what will your legacy be? Yokelman Sons, dump trucking and excavating. Nick's Gun and Pump,